Hi everyone and welcome back to Eleanor's restoration. Now it's been a while since I've said that and she's been sitting patiently for months watching me work on other cars. I'm trying to do a bit of each, working on cars, camper vans, but I thought I'd give Eleanor a bit of attention. I've got all the front panels, they weren't cheap, they're all heritage, so the only panel I really need to buy after I've done this is the door skins and then metal work done. But what I'm going to do in this one is I'm going to clamp on the front end to see how it's fitting. Now I've seen a few things that concern me and I'll go over them once I get to them, but this will be the first time I've put this all together, and if you watch the videos you'll notice that I've replaced the whole front end, so I'm hoping that she's kind to me, because these things didn't line up in the factory when they were on jigs in the production line, so I'm expecting a few issues here. So I'm just going to put it all on, see what it looks like, and I'm quite looking forward to this. Hands shouldn't be getting too dirty, but fingers crossed, and I'll take you along for the journey. So, first thing I'm going to do is get the doors back on. The glasses out to make them lighter, get them back on, just so I can see how they're lining up. Let's try that now. They're still heavy, these doors. Still got all the locks and everything in them, so. So I'll have another look at the doors once the rest of the panels are on. This one was dropping quite a bit at the back, the other side was fine, so I'll need to find out why this is dropping at this side. Hopefully it's not going to lead to bigger issues. Right, the hinges. Now this panel I bought was all pre-welded. When this comes down it's fitting on here. Now the position of the inner wing is dictated by this panel, so it can't really go anywhere else once it's welded on. And when I've measured this compared to the other side, there's about 3 centimetres for this bracket from the edge on that side, and there's about 2 centimetres here, so it's basically been spot welded in the wrong place. So I don't want to have to drill out spot welds and weld it back on here if I can avoid it. What I'm going to see if I can do is just move this, bend it that way slightly, because I only need about 10mm clearance. If I can do that, great. If not, then I'll need to go back and drill it out. Yeah. But so that's obviously hitting there. I'll show you the other side. Just clearing it. So again, that should be sitting about there. Measuring it on head, it's about 10 centimetres clearance here. So this, I'm thinking if I could just bend this way, that'll save me a lot of hassle. And obviously I'm going to try it with the bonnet to see if it works. So there we go, perfect. On to the scuttle. Now I still need to cut back this bit here, so I'll get it clamped in and then I'll see how much I need to cut off here. This scuttle is one I got years ago as part of a parts lot, and it's just sat gathering dust and all that time. Let's see how it all lines up. Okay, that was more fiddling than what I thought. It was riding up there because there was a tiny little bit just on the rim on this side stopping it, but I'm happy with that where it is just now. I think next I'm going to put on is the front panel, so I'm just going to bolt it on to the subframe. I'm going to put these teardrop mounts on. I've stuck with the theme of polyurethane bushes, the orange ones. I've kind of explained why on the way through, so I'm not going to go over that again, but basically indent here, goes in the bottom of here, and that and a washer onto the front panel. Two holes in the subframe, one here and one here, so I'm going to flip the front panel round, again long nut, washer, bolt through the back here and then get it attached. Obviously it'll get clamped and welded once it's on, but if I can get it on here first, it'll hold it in place hopefully. Okay, I'm happy with the front panel just now till I put the rest on it and see how it is. Obviously I can manoeuvre it and loosen things up, but yeah, 2 clamps, 2 bolts and she's in. Before I finish up for the night, I'm going to try and get the bonnet on, see how it's So I've got no catch on this, I need to get a catch, but it'll give me an idea how roughly how it's The bonnet on Eleanor is probably the best panel, not a bit of rust. Sounding good so far. I'll do a quick once over what I've just done with the small camera. I'm going to call it a night for myself there. It's quite late and I'm just trying to chip away at this. I'll pick up on here once I come back. This is when she starts looking like a mini again. This is the distinctive bit. So there you have it. I've run out of clamps. It takes an awful lot of clamps. It's going to need tweaked. This was just a very rough test fit, so there's a few things that will need tweaked here and there, and it is going to take a long time when I do the final fit, but at least I can work on an area at a time, and I think I will need to invest in more clamps. But yeah, I'm pleased with the front end, how it fits, pleased with the scuttle. The only thing that I'm not pleased with is this door, because it's dropping quite a bit. I'll show you. So when I open it, you can see that's where it's dropping. Now I've not played about with any of this, so I'll play about with shims. I have got a bit of room on the bottom here to put a shim to push it out, but I'm hoping that will be enough, because the door did fit before I done the inner arch and all the A-panel stiffeners and things like that. So fingers crossed it is just to do with shims. If not, I've got an awful lot of work and frustration ahead of me. But when the gaps are there and it's lifted, it's not too bad for a Mini. So yeah, I'm going to have to play about with that. Not just now. I've run out of time for today and I've got other things I need to be doing. So yeah, quite pleased with that, quite frustrated with that, but it's a Mini. Everything's not going to run as smooth as it should. Anyway, in terms of the test fit going, that's it complete. I'll move on next to getting bit by bit panels welded in, starting with the scuffle and the closing panels and things like that. So I'm looking forward to getting back into Eleanor as the nice weather's nearly here for Scotland. So I'll end that one there. I'll say thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!